welcome to my channel Inspired Birdie. Today I'm going to show you this DIY paper clipboard that you can use to stick up pictures, little reminder notes, or really anything you like. I hope you enjoy this video. We're going to start off by making sure you have a piece of scrapbooking paper that you want to use. So this is a piece of cardstock that I'm using. So I'm just going to take that out. So start off with the overall paper that you want. Second is a clipboard, which I got this from the dollar store, so it was $1. And then any decorative items you want. So today I'll be using this pretty little piece of cardstock that came with a package of scrapbooking paper that I have. And I'm also going to be using some of these Happy Planner stickers as well. I'm also going to use it's called Protector. It's similar to what you would call, I can't even remember the name right now. I think it's called contact paper. So this is Protector. And this I got from the dollar store for $1.25, and it's just a clear film to protect our end result. Also going to use some glue runner, and I also have my hot glue gun on right now, and some scissors, and I might even end up using a crafting knife as well. And other than that, I'm also going to be using this piece of cardboard. It's pretty thick cardboard. You can use whatever cardboard you have, but this is pretty thick, and I'm going to be using this as well. In terms of measurements, it's really just going to be roughly the size of your clipboard by about, let's see here. Let me just quickly measure this for you. About 15 centimeters, roughly, is what I'm going to be using. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be using today, so let's get started. So I'm going to get started by cutting my cardstock paper so that it is the same size as my clipboard. So I've already measured it up against my clipboard like this, and I've already gone ahead and put a little slit right here based on the width and where I want to cut. So that's where I'm going to start off with, and I'm going to use my paper cutter for this. Okay, so now I have the box on top of the clipboard while it glues down. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the piece that I'm going to be using on the clipboard. So again, this is just a thick piece of cardboard. You want to make sure it's a good thickness. And I folded it in half. You can just do that by cutting a slight line down the center and fold it perfectly in half. I've also measured the width of it, or the length of it, compared to the clipboard, and I'm going to work on cutting it so that it matches the clipboard. Glued the piece of ribbon, and I've also attached just pieces of cardstock using the glue as well. So that was with, let me just show you there. There you go. That was with the hot glue. I did that on both sides. I'm holding it like this right now because I'm allowing it time to glue, so it's very sturdy and it doesn't come apart. So I'm going to take this and go place it underneath something like that so that it has time to fully glue. In the meantime, this is done and it's fully glued on now. So I'm going to work with the contact paper, which is the version of it called Protector that I got from the dollar store. So with this, I'm just going to measure it like so. And what I like about this paper is when you open it up, it has a grid that you can use for measuring and cutting, which is fantastic. It really, really helps when you're trying to measure, and you don't have to write your own lines down, and it's fantastic. So I'm going to use that to mark where I'm going to be cutting. And that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that. And then we will apply that to the project. Okay, so what I decided is I took all of the scrap paper from when I did my board. I had some scrap paper left over, and I measured them to the measurement of the side of this board that I'm working with, and decided that I want to decorate the edges so that you don't see this rough cardboard type. See, like, look, all that rough edge. So I want to decorate it up a little bit. So that's what I was doing. And I'm going to go ahead and glue those on just to give it some nice deco. And I'm going to glue that on with hot glue. So that's what I'm going to do now. This I am so incredibly happy with. I love everything about how it turned out. So let's just take a little cardboard here if we wanted to clip something up here. And let's just take this scrap piece here. Oh, I love how it worked out. So everything's working really well. Everything is super, super sturdy. The back is perfect. Look at that. Very, very sturdy. I love how we added in the little trim here just to make it look a little bit more decorative. Very pleased with this DIY. All right, so very pleased with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this DIY, and let me know how yours turns out if you decide to try this as well. I'd be interested in hearing about your comments, your experience, and any ideas that you'd like to share as well. So that's this week's DIY. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos, and stay tuned for my weekly Plan With Me video, which will be coming out on Sunday. All right, guys, thanks for joining.